Hi, my name is Katie and I'm here to bring you this beginner core workout. It's important to understand first that your core is more than just the six-pack muscles that you're familiar with or your rectus abdominis. It encompasses this whole area right here, just like an apple core. Think about slicing an apple core. If you have one of those slicers that goes right down the middle, and then that section, the core, goes all the way around. You don't look at an apple and say which side's the core. The core is the middle, and it's the same with your body. It's this whole trunk area in the middle. So we have our obliques, we have the muscles in our back, and underneath, real deep, we have this transverse abdominis. And that's really important for giving that pulled together feeling deep in your core. So we're going to target all those muscles and make sure that you understand how to dig deep in your core and contract. So I have my timer set for two 30-second intervals with 10 seconds in between. So a lot of these movements we'll do for 30 seconds, take a short break, and then finish our minute with another 30 seconds to bring that minute together. Some of them will have to switch sides and you'll get a 10-second break in between. So go ahead and have a seat on the floor. All you're gonna need is a mat. And we're gonna start off in a basic crunch position, feet flat on the floor. I'm gonna have my hands down on the side. And the first thing I want you to do is get rid of the space under your back right here. I want you to tilt your pelvis up a little and press your belly button down into your spine and your spine into the floor. So now we're already contracting these abdominal muscles. Hands on the floor. And what we're gonna do is slide our fingers towards our heels, keeping our chin up, and we're gonna hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back down. Now, if you're more comfortable with your hands behind your head, you can go ahead and do that. If you can't hold for the whole 4 counts, just count 1 at a time along with us. Okay, you can pulse 1 count at a time. Ready, set, go. I'm gonna reach 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Up, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Press your hands into the floor. 2, 1, and down. Up, 4, 3, 2, and down. Up, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Up. And relax. Okay, that's our 10-second break. We're gonna do that again. Nice deep breath. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, down. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. So make sure you're pressing down with your back. All right, that was it. Next, we're gonna stay on our back and we're gonna get our feet off the floor. I'm gonna keep my hands here, making sure I'm driving my belly button down and my spine down into the floor, and I've got my knees bent about 90 degrees. We're gonna do a leg drop. You're gonna take your heel, one heel towards the floor and bring it back up. When you do that, make sure that your back doesn't pop up off the floor. And in doing so, you're gonna contract those real deep core muscles that I was talking about. Okay. Here we go. Tap, alternate, tap. If this is too easy, start straightening out the leg. The more fit your core becomes, the straighter you'll be able to keep those legs, and then we won't even tap the floor. We'll come down and just hover. But for right now, we're gonna keep those knees bent. Pulling the belly button in tight. Even if you already have a strong core, if you really pull in deep, you can feel this. All right, relax. Get ready, feet up. Remember, get rid of that space. Contract your abdominals. Pull in tight. Pressing your hands into the floor. Might even be feeling your quads starting to work. Okay. Next, we're gonna flip over into what we call a quadruped position. Quad, meaning on all fours, knees and hands, like a tabletop, if you're familiar with that. All right, and we are gonna reach out the opposite arm and leg. I'm gonna go right arm and left leg, and we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. If you can't hold the whole 30 seconds, take a break and you come right back to it. Ready, set, go. Reach long, reach high. If you can see your hand, I want you to try lifting it up and extending it out. And then this arm that we're balancing on, we're pushing up and away from the floor. You shouldn't be sinking down like that. Reaching, holding. Really good for your core here to have to balance and stabilize. We're gonna take this break right here, and then we're gonna switch sides. If you had your right arm up like me, you're gonna go left arm and right leg. Here we go, extend. Now you can better see how I'm pushing up away from the floor. I'm not letting my rib cage sink down. I'm pushing up and away. I say keep your armpit open. Glutes are part of this too, holding your leg up. Do your best to hold it up there. Reach. Sometimes we get tired, we start to sag. All right, you might want to sit back and stretch. We're going to get back onto our back. And this time we're going to come across the body. We're going to put the hands behind the head, and we're going to reach the left hand towards the right knee on the outside, and then we'll do the opposite. Right hand outside the left knee. 30 seconds. We'll take a 10-second break, and then we'll try it again. Here we go. Reach, reach, reach. All the while, digging deep in that core. Pressing our spine down, pressing and pulling our belly button down, in. Rest. Sometimes people don't even know they're doing it, but when they think of contracting their core muscles, they actually push their abs out instead of pulling them in. Here we go. 30 more seconds if you can do it. Do every little bit that you can. Don't be discouraged about the parts that you can't. You'll get there. I have to make this a little bit challenging. I want you to have something to work towards. Almost done with this one. We're going to work on plank next. And relax. Okay, before we hop up into that plank, we're going to roll over and just come up on our elbows and feel a nice stretch through the abdominals. Okay. For plank. If you're not familiar with it, plank looks like this. Nice and flat, we're not sagging, we're not pushing up. Nice and flat. If you're not ready for that, we're gonna take this tabletop and we're just gonna walk our knees back, or you could walk your hands out till your hips are down. So the difference between that tabletop and the the tabletop and the plank is the position of the hips. Okay, I'm gonna walk it out to here. Again, not sagging towards the floor. So we're gonna plank for 30 seconds, 10-second break, and then plank again. If you need to put the knees down at any time, you can plank right here. Okay, here we go. You're breathing 10 more seconds. And relax. stress off the arms. If your upper body isn't very strong yet, plank is going to be quite challenging. You could also do elbows. This might feel a little bit more challenging, but it may also take some stress off your shoulders and definitely your wrists if you need that. 12 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, great job on the plank. We're gonna try side plank now. All right, so as implied, I'm gonna be on my side and I'm gonna go elbow right under the shoulder. You'll often see people do it from their hand. You can do hand right under the shoulder, but I'm gonna go elbow. My legs are stacked. They're not angled up front. They're right up, straight under me. And I'm gonna take this bottom foot and tuck it back. So when I come up for side plank, I'm on my bottom knee. This is a modified side plank. This is a regular side plank. So use that modification if you need it. We'll do 30 seconds. We'll flip and switch sides and do 30 seconds on the other side. Here we go. Keeping your hips off the floor. You should feel your obliques, the muscles that wrap around the side here, contracting, working hard to keep you up off the floor. Your glutes should be tightened up. 10 more seconds. Breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing around. And tuck that bottom foot in. Here we go, other side. We have just a couple more exercises after this. 2 more on the floor and 1 standing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, V-sits. It's another great core exercise. A lot of movements come from V-sit, like Russian twist. Maybe you're familiar with those. We're not going to do the twist. We're just going to do the V-sit hold. So my knees are bent, my feet are together, my knees are together, my shoulders are back, and I'm making this V position right here. So maybe right here with your hands tucked under your knees, your shoulders out, this is as good as it gets, and that's okay. You can start here and hold. Maybe you can extend your arms out. Maybe you can extend your arms out here or overhead. Okay, we're gonna hold for 30 seconds, take a break, and then hold again. Ready, set, go. I'm gonna hold right here. Again, you know, come right back here at any time. Tucked in tight. Breathing through it. It's challenging. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, again. Taking the arms up overhead is going to be a little bit harder. Twelve, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, that got difficult. I hope you made it through most or all of that. If you didn't, that's okay. Keep trying, do this video again. Make it a goal to get through each exercise completely. We're gonna visit quadruped again. I said we had a couple more on the floor and then we'll stand. So this is the last one on the floor. This time, we're gonna revisit and we're gonna add some dynamic movement. We're gonna come in with the knee and the elbow. We're gonna flex the spine, so we're gonna curl up, crunch like a cat, and then reach out. 30 seconds on each side. Ready, set, go. Almost there. And relax. Remember which arm and leg you head out. 3, 2, get ready. Pull it in, push it out. Tuck it in, reach it out. Ten seconds. And done. All right, standing. Final exercise. We're gonna have to do this on each side. Pick a foot. I've got my right leg out. Just my toes down because I'm gonna be lifting this off the floor. I'm going to take this other arm, so my left arm out. I'm going to lift the foot, bring the other arm up to reach, and I'm going to hold there. To me, it looks like a letter A that's been tipped on its side. Okay, ready? Kickstand, arm out. Here we go. The leg you're balancing on, this knee is slightly bent. It's called a soft knee. This should be quite challenging right in here. If at any point you need to relax and then come back to it, that's fine. Lift that leg. Reach, reach. Relax. Other side, and then we're done. Almost there. Kickstand out, other arm up. Reach the arms to meet, tip. Slightly bend that leg you're balancing on. Make sure you're not turning. Open up. Almost there. Hang in there, come on. Try, try, try. Great job, you did it. That's really a great core workout for anyone, especially if you're just starting out. I encourage you to come back and try it again. If you weren't able to complete every exercise all the way through, make it a goal, revisit it, and you can incorporate any of these exercises into your own core workout. Have a great day.